Young with bandana. I've already done everything to it. Binary patches, recommended settings from a number of places, including the wiki.
Hold on. I want to check security. Snake, that password I told you before, you remember it, right? Because I completely forgot. Can you punch it in for me? It's a 5-digit number.
Sweet. Good job, Snake.
Snake, I think maybe your memory... Don't worry. I'm sure I can remember it. Well, let's see. Oh! I jotted it down. See? No need to worry.
What? I knew the number. In fact, I remembered it just now.
Huh. This version is totally obsolete. It's gonna take a little work. This is the room where we first met, huh?
Yep.
It's not conjuring up any unpleasant memories, is it? I was being attacked by Frank Yeager.
Yeah, I remember.
If you hadn't shown up when you did, gives me the shivers just thinking about it. Snake, you saved my life.
Naomi hated them for what they did to Frank's body. But it was me that crippled him in the first place. She must have hated me too.
have been so trusting. I blame myself, too. I helped develop Rex. That's why it was so easy for me to believe her feelings were genuine. But she was only using us to atone for her sins.
So what? What did she do to us?
You forgot already? She betrayed you. She stole your blood.
If that was all, it should have been over and done with in South America. Why'd she join us afterward?
Well,
She has us come rescue her, and then she turns around and goes straight back to Liquid. Why would she do that?
I don't know, Snake. But it looks like she's still with him.
What?
I just had a look at the security access logs. As I thought, there's people coming and going at frequent intervals. In fact, the record shows some recent activity. Look at this. It's an image taken a few hours ago by a surveillance camera up ahead.
Naomi.
And Vamp.
The Beauty and the Beast.
They've been through here. And from what we've gleaned from the security records, it can only mean one thing. They're headed for Rex's old underground hangar. I finished rebooting security and released the locks. The door on the first floor ought to open for you now.
Amazing. Almost makes me nostalgic for the days when you needed a key card for every door.
Yep. It's been 9 years. All you really have to do is reinterpret the old technology in terms of the new. Getting old isn't all that bad, you know. Let's get going, Snake.
Feels old, man. That should be a picture of old Scratch's face. Old LA from Policenauts. Opening music set as an accompaniment to snowfall in a futuristic Los Angeles.
I finished unlocking the door on the first floor. It should open now.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. Ridiculous. You yourself in Zanzibar land.
Yes, he should have been killed, but he's still alive.
9-year-old pea stain.
What?
They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
How long are you gonna stay in there? Huh? Are you one of them? No, I'm not. I always work alone. Alone? Are you an otaku too? Come on, get out.
Hey, Snake. Something I've been meaning to ask you. That canyon, isn't that where you demolished Raven's tank? How'd you do it anyway?
How? Well, grenades.
That's it? You didn't use an anti-tank missile or something?
Didn't have one.
Your technique is kind of, how do I put this? Archaic when it comes to fighting tanks. Honestly, I don't think it'd work on today's main battle tanks.
Well, that's how I did it. What do you want me to say?
You know, I asked an active duty army officer once, if an infantryman had to take on a tank one-on-one, how should he do it?
And what was his answer?
Don't. He swore there's no way in hell a single infantryman could take down a tank by himself.
Huh. Interesting.
I always suspected there was a little something crazy about you, Snake. But hearing that story, now I know it. You're nuts. Single-handedly taking out a tank? That's crazy. You're insane.
Otacon, is this your idea of a compliment?
Yes. You're the toughest, craziest, most hardcore badass on the planet. You're the shit.
Otacon, please. Settle down.
Hi, this is Rose.
I need an update on my psych.
I'm impressed,
Boobs.
Snake. You're keeping your psych up better than I expected.
Boobaloos.
Maybe you were right about not needing my help. Eating replenishes more than just your stamina. It also helps your psych gauge recover. Since ancient times, military commanders have struggled with the problem of how to secure food for their men. How much soldiers get fed, not to mention how well, has a direct effect on morale. Back when wars were fought between absolute monarchies, the maximum distance an army could travel in a day was limited to the distance from one supply point to the next. The quality of the food is a major factor too. During World War II, American battleships housed vending machines that were stocked with cigarettes, soft drinks, and ice cream. They called them Gedunk bars. The phrase is still used by sailors and Marines today.
Ice cream. Tasty.
Apparently, they even built special floating ice cream factories, capable of producing 5,000 gallons of ice cream an hour to feed soldiers on ships too small to have their own Gedunk bars. They even had their choice, soft or hard. Napoleon once said, "An army moves on its belly." He knew what he was talking about.
I don't remember hearing that call before.
Hello, Snake.
What do you have for me, Rose?
There doesn't seem to be any problem with your psych. So far, so good. Proceed with the mission.
Got it.
If you're that full of energy, there's nothing for me to worry about. You're doing fine, Snake. Go ahead and focus on the mission.
Yay, we have Rose's permission. I'm so happy.
Gecko! We've got Gecko!
Bye-bye.
Okay, Snake. The path is clear. Head for the first floor. Snake, hurry. Snake, hurry.
God damn it, Otacon.
Snake. Okay, Snake. Take the stairs down and go to the north door. I'll open it for you with the Mark III. Gecko! The Mark III is totally defenseless while working on the door.
Yep.
You'll have to distract the Gecko so they don't spot it.
You'll have to kick the shit out of the Mark III.
Okay, Snake. It's open now.
Okay, once that door opens, I think there's a door that opens in the tank hangar now too. Fuck, they respawned? Seriously? They all respawned? Great. No way I'm making it through here. Get out of here. You know what? I haven't put on stealth camouflage in years. It's been a very fucking long time. I barely remember what it looks like in this game. I think it looks really smooth. What? It does not disguise away from infrared sensors. Oh no, effectively you're just wearing face camo. Okay, that's strange. Yeah, there we go. No, stop shooting me. Little bastards. The fuck? Is it this door? Oh, it is. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Beyond the bounds! Hell yes. Where's Rudy? We need Rudy for Beyond the Bounds. Ow. Beyond the Bounds, so good. Where'd I get a 5th chaff grenade? What? And that psych regeneration is so fucking slow. Oh yeah, MGS 1, I pointed out that there's a sniper right here. And this is the hallway filled in with snow now, where you fight Wolf in front of the tower. First fight, but it's way beneath the snow. And Otacon, he asks Snake asks Otacon, where can I find a sniper rifle on the base? And he's like, the tanker in here, the basement. And there's a fucking... In MGS 4, there's a sniper right here. Fuck you, Otacon. Enjoy the crashes. Did I miss a sub like 10 minutes ago? Chomler, it was you. Sorry. Thanks for the sub. Welcome aboard, my friend.
Show me your tears. Let them flow. Cry until your eyes run red.
The beast is crying. In psychology, crying is thought of as a way to freely express and release feelings. That beast cries and cries without stopping. There must be some immense sadness in her, the stress of which is tormenting her mentally and physically. Crying is the only way she can deal with it. The blizzard outside is as bad as ever, Snake. The cold places your body under intense stress and wears away at your psyche. Finding a place to take shelter should prevent your gauge from draining. Keep an eye out for something like that and use it to your advantage. The blizzard outside...
Otacon! She seems to know exactly where I am, even in this damn whiteout. What the hell is going on?
Infrared, maybe? No, you're wearing octo camo. It wouldn't be able to read you. Snake, do you see a pattern in her attacks? Anything that gives you a hint?
Right. Now that I think about it, her attacks have been coming from downwind.
Which means...
Damn! She can smell me.
Amazing. Tracking you in this wind, just by your scent?
A St. Bernard can find and rescue a lost hiker in the middle of a blizzard in the Alps. If that beast has no olfactory sensor as keen as a dog's, it's not out of the question.
Then what do? Octo camo doesn't do anything to mask your scent.
All I can do is try and guess where that thing's going to be. Try to move downwind.
Can you do it?
Either I do, or I don't.
Okay then. Good luck, Snake.
That's brah. There she is. She shows up in a random spot. There's a few of them. I think there's at least 6. This bitch is running around in front of her, of course.
This beast has 4 legs, and it's accompanied by an escort unit wearing powered suits. Watch out for their
Powered
attacks,
suits?
Snake!
You don't say.
Damn it, Otacon.
Ignore their attacks, Snake.
Freeze down in one shot. What the hell is that beast using?
All that power, but still small enough for the beast to carry. And that noise it makes when it charges. Snake, do you remember the weapon Fortune had?
A railgun. We come here to keep them from stealing a railgun, and here they are using one against us.
I don't want to be conspiratorial, but it seems like something's behind this. Maybe it's just fate. Never mind. You've got to tame that beast.
You're right, Otacon. Let's do this.
Go down already, bitch. She's gonna move, isn't she? What? It went behind her? Here we go. Bye-bye.
hear the cries. The cries of babies. Stop it! Stop crying! Please! Please stop crying!
Ugh, your screaming is worse. Baby is horrible, but you're just intolerable. Holy fuck.
Go away. Don't come any closer. I'm sorry. I was so scared. Forgive me. I'm sorry. You can cry if you want to. Cry if you need to. I don't need tears anymore. I've cried myself dry. So cry as much as you like. I will be there to listen.
Each of the beauties has reached for your embrace, and I'll bet this one is no different. Snake, you can't let her get close to you. Stay away.
Even Rose knows. Holy shit, get out of there.
Each of the beauties has reached for your embrace.
Get the fuck out of there, Snake. Ugh, look at his stance. Get away from me. Get the fuck out of here. Don't touch me. Ugh, get away.
Yo, Snake, I finished laundering that rail gun you picked up just now. Knock yourself out. It's on the house.
Thanks.
Time for another bedtime story, Snake. This one's about Crying Wolf. You don't need me to tell you there's whole nations in Africa tearing themselves apart in the name of ethnic cleansing. Well, she was born into that environment. When she was a little girl, Her village was attacked by rival armed factions. Her parents and siblings were slaughtered, and she was left a refugee. She took her last surviving relative, her baby brother, and ran as far as she could away from the war zone. One day, they came across an enemy unit, so she took her brother and hid in an abandoned shack. And then her brother started to cry. She knew that if the soldiers heard the noise, they would find them and kill them both. So she wrapped her hand as tight as she could around his mouth. As the footsteps gradually went away, she came back to her senses. Her brother wasn't crying anymore. Horrified, she pulled her hand away, covered in sweat and spit. He wasn't breathing. They say wolves eat their own pups when they die. She was spotted wandering through the thick of battle, carrying her dead brother in her arms. She had visions, too. A wolf walking alongside her. Every night, the wolf would howl and cry, just like her brother did that day. Eventually, she made it to a government-run refugee camp. But by then, her brother's body had rotted away. The camp was crowded with refugees like herself, and little children like her brother. Day and night, she was tormented by the cries of babies. The wolf that followed her heard her sorrowful screams and answered. He made his way around the camp, and one by one, he silenced the children. She tried to stop it, but she was powerless to stop the wolf. A few days passed, and on the eve of the enemy's raid, there wasn't a child left. The adults who survived were torn up pretty bad. Of course, there was never any wolf in that camp. She was the one who killed those babies. But she couldn't bring herself to admit it. She couldn't bear the thought of herself going from one baby to the next, howling like a wolf, snuffing out their little lives. And she never did, even as crying wolf, a lonely beast forever stalking the battlefield. Snake, fighting with you made Wolf finally accept what she'd done. She was cleansed by you. If the cries she heard of children on the battlefield have been silenced, it's because of you. You ought to be proud. 3 down, 1 to go. All that's left is Mantis. But you should know, Snake, she's been controlling all the other beasts. She's the beast of beasts. Don't let her get her hooks in you.
I won't.
See you around, Snake.
Welcome home, Wolf.
Hear that, Snake?
Yeah. The wolf dogs.
Her family. It must be tough for them in this environment with all the people gone.
Wolf dogs aren't like other dogs. They're closer to wolves in nature. Happier living in the wild than being kept as pets. Even more so now that they're guarding the grave of a loved one.
You sure about that?
Trust me, I used to live with dogs just like these. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, if you say so.
Snake,
Oh, Rose, it's you.
I'm glad to see you're safe. You're not hurt too seriously, are you?
No, I'll live.
I was listening in on the B&B's stories too. It's heartbreaking.
Those things happen every day on the battlefield. But you're right, they're never easy to hear.
They've all suffered such unimaginable trauma. Hearing the cries of phantom infants in your head, facing flashbacks to uncontrollable rage. These are textbook clinical cases for us counselors.
PTSD, right?
Absolutely. I can't believe anybody would coerce them into entering battle in their state.
Just goes to show how much faith Liquid has in their combat abilities.
That's no excuse. No CSP member, no one with even a shred of conscience for that matter, would ever treat another human being like that.
Conscience? Liquid? Listen, lady.
It's more than just a matter of conscience. Without the proper treatment, their symptoms will worsen, eventually leaving them unfit for combat entirely. And that can't be good for their commanding officer.
Maybe not, but it suits me just fine.
Snake!
Look, maybe it sounds callous to you, but that's how things are out here. We're talking about survival.
Well, yes, but
I know what you're trying to say, and your heart's in the right place.
yeah, maybe you're right. I'm sorry I lashed out like that.
Forget about it.
Snake, there's only one of those things left. Stay focused. The end is in sight.
I'll be careful.
Bitch, the end died 50 years ago.
Rose here. How's it going?
Super.
Your psych is in excellent condition. Everything
Super.
looks good to go.
Great. Thanks.
Speaking of food, Snake,
Colonel.
The fuck?
We're in the middle of something here.
have you ever eaten rations from a country other than the U.S.?
Of course I have.
The UN recently held a ration swap meet between military attachés from each member state. It was a momentous development in the cultivation of mutual understanding of other countries' cuisine.
Roy, this isn't really the time.
On the contrary, I want you to hear this too, Rose.
I've already heard it 100...
You'll survive. Anyway, Snake, I did a taste test and found that French rations were generally the best. The Italians weren't bad either. And the Japanese stuff was much better than I expected.
Really? That's wonderful.
But everyone seemed to agree that the worst rations of all were ours. America for the win.
All right. So what's your point?
Yeah, it must be nice to live in a country that knows how to cook. Those French rations, délicieux. I wish you could have been there to try some, Snake. And, you too, Rose.
Colonel, what exactly are you?
Some of the best food I'd ever tasted, Rose.
I'm sorry, Snake. Ever since he went to that swap meet, it's all he can talk about. You think he'd never had a decent meal in his life.
No kidding. Wait a minute. Rose, who does the cooking at your house?
Me. Roy doesn't... What are you getting at?
Nothing. Never mind. Colonel, my sympathies.
It's appreciated, Snake.
I actually like those American rations.
I knew the call was going to end on that line as soon as I saw it.
Hello, Snake.
What do you have for me, Rose?
Your psych is looking good right now. Nothing to worry about so far as I can see.
Good.
If you're that full of energy, there's nothing for me to worry about. You're doing fine, Snake. Go ahead and focus on the mission.
There's 4 flashbacks in this area.
Snake! What she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
There's one. Go for the Meryl one. You can tell where we're standing.
Snake,
It's full of snow.
me and run. War is meaningless. Nothing comes out of war. Snake, please, save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people.
Next one is up here. You can't get to the top, but you can get a little ways up and it'll trigger.
Snake! I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid.
You're not going any farther. Die!
And then we have the crash site.
Come on, fly!
See you in hell. Liquid.
The comm towers. This is where you fought Liquid's Hind D,
That was a tough scrape.
but you still managed to shoot down his gunship. Up till then, I'd heard that even with a man-pads, going one-on-one against an attack chopper was an act of suicide. I thought only Hollywood action stars did that kind of thing, but you made it look easy.
I just told you, it wasn't that easy.
Really? But you were all like, oh, I had to take out that helicopter. Real cool. Like it was nothing.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's get going. We got a long way to go to Rex's hangar.
Yeah, you're right, Snake.
Yes, it's canon. That Snake surfed on a missile, totally. And he threw an absolute perfect pitch grenade into the main gun of a cannon.
Snake, We're only halfway there. Let's get going. The warehouse at the north end of the...
Ah, shut up.
Hold it, Snake. Time to change the disc. I know, it's a pain. But you need to swap disc 1 for disc 2. You see the disc labeled 2?
No.
Huh? Oh, wait. We're on PlayStation 3. It's a Blu-ray disc. Dual layered, too. No need to swap.
Damn it, Otacon! Get a grip!
Yeah, what an age we live in, huh, Snake? Wonder what they'll think of next. The cargo elevator down to Rex's hangar is ahead. It's that big door in the back, on the right. Head through that door and keep going. The cargo elevator...
God damn it. Not gonna tell me about the blast furnace? You suck.
The cargo...
Lame. Fuck this bird in particular. Big burb. Ah!
Otacon, how do I get this door open?
It's not opening? That's weird. I know I disengaged security back at the lab.
We should have been able to get to Rex's storage hangar from here.
I've got it. If memory serves, there are casting and rolling facilities directly beneath the furnace. You should be able to pass through them to a drainage duct that leads to the hangar.
How do I get there?
There should be a special service elevator in the northwest corner of this floor.
Northwest corner. Got it.
To get down to the rolling facilities...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, they just like go back into sleep, rest mode, or whatever the fuck they're doing. Thought I got caught there.
Snake. I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
She might be a spy.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
Great Fox.
You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge.
But I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
I vowed revenge.
The rolling facility is a long, narrow space that stretches south to north. The southern half houses the rollers, while the northern half is used to cool the finished steel sheets. The drainage duct lies beyond that. Head for that drainage duct. Careful, Snake. This place is crawling with gecko and dwarf gecko.
It must have been Vamp who sealed the blast furnace door.
How do you figure?
No one ever comes down here, and yet there's gecko everywhere. He must have figured if I couldn't get the door open, I'd come down here. That freak set up a kill zone just for me.
Figures. Snake, don't let him get to you. You've got to get through there alive.
You don't say.
Keep moving north through the rolling facility.
Geckos don't count towards kill. No, they don't. That'd be sweet. I'd have like 1,000 kills by now. Oh, here comes another one. You know, I haven't been on the right side of this place in a very long time. Let's explore a little bit. We'll get caught, I'm sure, but whatever. Just always go straight, just on the left side. I forgot what it's looks like over here. Oh, there's Dwarf Gecko, of course. You hear that? Hear that zoom, zoom? Nice touch. So do I have... Oh, I have Yell Dead Cell, don't I? No, I don't. Here. Casting? No way. Alright, so we're looking for an iPod song. Zoom, zoom. Wow. Get up there? I think so. I haven't seen this stuff in such a long time. So many big boss ranks and fast story runs. Immediately run left. Zoom, zoom. I'm not emulating. Switched to PS3 within like a couple hours of starting the run. Or less. Crashed twice, which is just too much. Not happening. Casting facility north, so it should be here somewhere. Did I fuck up the shot? Come on. Oh, God. Dude, what the hell was that? I didn't know that was explosive. Nice. I'm not seeing the song anywhere. Nice. I wish this thing had a silencer. it'd be heavenly. It'd be stupid, but it'd still be great. What the hell is this music? Oh yeah. And that's not it. Well, there's something here somewhere. Oh, hello. Nice. I think this is the last one you can find on the ground in the whole game. Pretty sure. Yell dead cell. I mean, it's before the vamp fight. It seems perfect.
Keep moving north through the rolling facility.
I'm not seeing any more of the little bastards anywhere. There's got to be someone. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Set them off. I didn't mean to. That's the last one. This is empty now. Update your 1.0 MGS 4 to 2.0. I think like you kind of have to for the canary patches, don't you? There was some reason why you need to be on 2.0 to make it work better anyway, so yes. I just don't remember what it was. That cell before we left. Ooh, the frame rate. There's a frame rate down here. Oh my god. Wow, that's actually higher than in the hallway, isn't it? So I guess there is one more spot at least where you get high frames. I mean, it's nowhere. It's in a corner, of course, but facing a wall. Oh my god, the frames. I don't think I had to update to 2.0. I can't. And it wasn't even that long ago. Like it already was. Because I know the OG disc is obviously 1.0, but I think the legacy and the PSN download, I don't think come as 2.0.
It's just up ahead. The hangar's just a little bit further. Stay en route.
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss, you are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Snake, in the natural world there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it, but you are different.
There's nothing in game that changes
that.
now.
Walk on has no
it's all like
end.
installation.
The killing will never end. It's a future without hope.
Ugh, shitty Twin Snakes line.
My spirit will be watching
you.
Rex is just up ahead, Snake. But you know that by now, don't you? This is it. Be careful in there. The hangar's just up ahead. Keep...
God damn it, say something interesting. Play dead. I wish you could just do that in MGS3, is not just having the pill. That would have been cool. But then again, 4 stripped away a bunch of shit that 3 added, so... Need to mix all the MGS games together to make, like, the perfect gameplay. Pulling different stuff from left and right. That'd be fucking awesome. Okay, I can't make it another 3 hours. That's what's gonna take. I mean, I could, but then my stream tomorrow would be like 5 hours maxed, and I'd be really fucking tired and cranky, and I'm not just kind of a shit. It'll be a subpar quality stream every time I do that. So I've learned. And if I stop around 10 or 11 hours, I actually get in more time because I stream way longer the next day. So this way we get more hours, I'm finding. Wow, because I've actually been streaming from like 9 to 13 hours regularly for a couple weeks. I'm seeing the pattern. It's better to just stop like 2.5 hours early or something like that, and then get way more time in the next day. Thanks for being here, boys. I'm thinking maybe I have like do a big boss rank up until this point or something when I start up tomorrow. Maybe, or I'll just start from here just to give the viewer count a little bit of a chance to climb before I start up. From this point in the story, it's always a shame when I cut a stream in half or 25% or something like that, and then not as many people get to watch the ending of the thing that we're watching. So maybe I'll build up something like that. That will only take not even that long, really. 2 hours, something. Might not do it. Who knows? Might just jump right back in. Alright, thanks for subs today. Still got 16 more to go. If we're gonna do Rising. I have this feeling it's not gonna happen, but whatever, it doesn't bother me. Alright. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the support. And I'll see you guys when I wake up.